And so this is where we want to go. And then this trap is monstrous. This is out of time traps. It's the yes trap, and it's wasting time saying yes. And so the question, when you look at this idea, is that the to-do list is generally a waste of time. It may not be a waste of time, but it may be non-essential to your ultimate goal. The not to-do list is a better alternative. And so one of the things I want you to be doing tonight is I want you to be going through a document that's in the workbook, and I want you to decide the top 10 things that you're not going to do in this business in the next 2 years. I'm going to give you 24 months. I want you to find 10 things that right now you're doing that in 2 years you're not going to be doing. And I want you to tick off one of those things every 2.5 to 3 months. And if you can do it faster, great. But you're going to find out what's at stake is all the stuff you're doing. In most cases, 80% of what you're doing should be delegated. Obviously could be delegated, but after lunch we'll talk about how do you create a system for that. What we do in coaching is we focus on this. So top of the next page. Our coaches are committed to helping you make change every 2 weeks for a year or 2 or 3, because when you come into a learning moment and you're at a spot, you're all at a spot right now. You all earned revenue last month, right? You all earned some kind of level of commission and income a month ago, and you're here. And we're going to spend 4 days of your life going through a 350-page manual on how to scale. And so the idea is at some point you've got to decide, here are the things I'm going to do differently. And so on Saturday, you're going to have to decide the 5 things you're going to do differently in the next 30 days. And then you're going to pick the next 5 for the next 30 days. And then you're going to pick the next 5 for the next 30 days. And after 3 months, you're going to have 15 of your top 20 things done. And the reason we're doing that is to put you in what we call the go zone. And the go zone is, how do you go from where you are and make change so that a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, 5 months from now, you're not at the same income track. And the difference between where you are now and where you could be, our goal is to get you there as fast as possible. So if it's at $5,000 a month right now, we want to get you to whatever your number is. Let's call it 10. Once you get to $10,000 a month, you probably don't want to ever go back to 5. Okay, so 10 goes from up there down here, and now we say 10's your base, and now your potential is 20. And we want to figure out, what do you need to do to get to 20? Because once you're at 20, you never want to go back to 10. So 20 becomes a new baseline. And there are coaching members right now who their 100% income goal is $100,000 a month. And the job of a coach is to get you there by managing the change, helping you with the intellectual shifts you need to make, understanding the philosophies of building a high-income business, and getting you to a point where, if you want, your business is consultations only. And that's if you want. You can even delegate the business partner piece if you want. But if we can work this out and we can say, man, if 100,000 became your baseline, what would be your new income goal? Who knows? But I got guys right now I'm coaching that make $350,000 a month. And they're not doing anything differently. They've scaled. They've built a system that allows them to scale. And one of the guys has 10 mortgage advisors on his team. They're not LOs. They're just people that help with all of his business and all of his leads. But it started off with 1 mortgage advisor. And then he went to 2, and then he went to 3, and then he went to 4. And the mindset is, man, there is all kinds of opportunity here. This isn't in your notes, but I just want to show you the possibility. If I figure this out, then I can do 6 borrower consults a day. How long will that take, given our math? 3 hours. 30 consults a week. If I'm going to work 10 months a year and take 8 off, that's 1,200 loan apps a year. If half apply and 90% of those close, I'm funding 540 deals a year. Now, you may not want to fund 540 deals. I'm completely good. You fund whatever you want to fund. Close whatever you want to close. It's your life. But what I'm telling you is at 3 hours a day of nothing but consultations, even if they took 45 minutes and we went to 5 hours a day, you can see what's at stake here, right?